Hello. I hope it's coming out right because I have taped this before, as always happens. Anyway, I'm rambling, as always happens. Hi, this is Neo of Ahhhsoneo. Welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you guys decided to join me. I sure hope you can hear me. It is hot. I know it's September and it's almost fall or whatever, but here where I live, it's still so hot. So I hope you guys can hear me over the din of their air conditioning. So I'm back today with a video, a requested video. The lovely lady called Paris Renae. Paris Renae. And I'll link her down below. She has some really great videos. She asked me if I could do a wear and tear video. And since it's one of my favorite purses, I did want to share. It will be a Chanel purse. And she asked me to do a wear and tear video on the, you can tell from how tiny it is, the lovely Chanel WOC, otherwise known as a wallet on a chain. And I will have close-up videos, inserts, pictures as we go along so you can see what I am showing you guys. This is a Chanel wallet on a chain, caviar leather, gold hardware, and purchased in 2014. So this purse is about 3.5 years old since I've bought it. It was purchased at Saks Fifth Avenue in Atlanta. That's how I remember when it was purchased, because I was traveling for work and I was able to pick this purse up. I asked on a fluke, like, do you guys have this? And they had it in caviar, which is like a unicorn, so I had to snap it. I think it's the lights that are making me feel like I'm melting, but I honestly don't feel like I'm melting. So back to the purse. I will show pictures as I go along in case you can't see it very well. I have a video where I show how I pack my wallet on a chain. I never stuff it. You can see by how still flat the sides are. I'm not one of those people who tries to put a sunglass case in here. I don't do that. I don't think I'll ever do that. I also only use this purse maybe once or twice a month. And by that I mean I might pull it out and use it in the evening when I go out, or I might pull it out during the daytime and use it for about 2 or 3 days and then put it away again. I'm much more of a big girl purse. I did buy this more of an evening out purse. The other thing I wanted to say about this purse is that it is a crossbody, but I hardly ever wear it that way. And so because I don't have it like rubbing against jeans or something like that, I don't have a lot of wear and tear from that either. So, okay. So that's basically how I do use the purse. It's very rare and I really carry it as a crossbody, but that will come into this conversation in a little bit. But as you can see, so the purse lays still very flat. No issues with the lock. With this, it closes still flat. There's not a lot of scratches on the purse. If you look at the back, it's still this is still flat. I will put in cards back here sometimes, but this back pocket with the Mona Lisa smile has not been stretched out. The corners are still in really good condition. One of these corners it's a little less glossy than the other one, but I'm sure if I just put a little leather conditioner, it would shine that right up. And I've been advised by a Chanel representative that I believe it's called Meltonian. Meltonian is the best leather conditioner for this caviar leather. So I'll open it up. I'll show you guys the inside. This pocket here, the secret pocket, where I believe maybe that's where Chanel would put her love letters or something. I don't know. I hardly ever use this pocket. I let the zipper fall where it may. I've noticed sometimes with people that sometimes this leads to an indentation where the zipper falls. I haven't noticed that issue with myself, so we will see. The zipper functions just perfectly, just the way it should. And then the interior is that lovely burgundy interior. Because like I said, mine still lays very flat, so there is a crease at the bottom there, which is evident when you open it like this. If I stuffed it more, I'm sure that crease would go away, but I like the fact that it still lays flat. I've managed to keep the inside relatively clean. I have to say I hardly ever use these, the credit card slots. When I do use this purse and carry it as a wallet, I will put money and stuff in here in the zippered pocket. It's just easier for me to pull things out that way. I also keep my authenticity card in the wallet. I keep my authenticity cards in all their original bags. It just makes it easier for me to hold on to them. Okay, so yeah. Oh, and then I wanted to show that this internal zipper too, the zipper pulls will bend a little. I don't know if you guys can see that. It doesn't bother me, and this zip also works perfectly. This pocket is still flat. I only put paper in there as well. I'm not one of those people who's trying to see how much fits in there. So I think it's really helped to maintain the bag, maintain the shape. Where I do have a big crease is where it should be expected, where the bag folds over here. So yeah, I think that, of course, there'll be a crease there. So basically, I think for a 3.5-year purse, it's still in very good condition. A little backstory also to how I got this purse. In Atlanta, there was a price increase. I believe the purse at that time was priced at around $1,800, and it was going up to $2,100 or $2,200. But they had a bunch of purses at the stores that they had not yet changed the tags. So the lady was kind enough to give it to me at the price that was on the bag instead of the new price. And then I also opened up a Saks credit card, which I know is terrible, and don't do that. But I saved 10%, so I did it. I did. So I got this 3 or 4 years ago, almost 4 years ago, for about $1,500. So, but while I think this bag has stayed incredibly beautiful, I have had one issue. Like I said a few minutes ago, I don't typically carry this as a cross shoulder. I just don't like a strap cutting across my body. I just don't like a strap cutting across my body and then it makes your boobs look all weird. Just doesn't work for me. So typically how I do carry it is I will loop the chain around like this, and it makes it a shorter bag. I have fantasies about owning a flap, Chanel flap, so I kind of feel like when I do that it makes it look more like a flap. Like I said, I have fantasies. Believe me, my fantasies are delusions, people. So I do tend to carry it like that, and I'll try to do a little shot here for you guys. Oh, I'm not tall enough. But then it kind of ends up looking like that. However, I did have an issue with this purse. And when I carry it like that, that's what the inside ends up looking like. But, and I have it in here to show you guys, in 2015, September 2015, according to the Saks tag that I have here, I had to take the purse in because of the gold strap. So with this strap, they have the place where the ends of the material, of the leather, woven through the gold are looped back and woven back through again. And I don't know, I'll have a close-up, but you can see the pieces sticking out here. And it wasn't stitched properly, and it began to unravel. I don't know if it had anything to do with the way I looped the strap around. I don't know how it happened. Again, it happened within about 15 months of me buying the purse, because when I took it back to my local Saks to get it fixed, they said it was no longer underneath the 1-year warranty. So I think I bought this June 2014, and I took it in September 2015. I did have to pay for the strap, and it was about $80 total. And what I do remember the gentleman saying to me was that instead of just stitching it back together again, they gave me a whole new strap. So, and one thing, I don't know if you can tell, but I feel like the gold, and I'll have a close-up, the gold of the strap is slightly darker than the gold on the CCs or brass, whatever this gold tone is. Yeah. Oh, and I'll have close-ups. I do have some scratches on the CCs, but I wouldn't say it's tarnished. It's still more gold than silver. And the strap as a whole is still very gold. I don't see a lot of like silver starting to show through, the way it does sometimes. But yeah, so that's the issue I've had with this Chanel WOC 2014, is the leather unraveling on the straps. And I've heard this is something that I've seen happens with other Chanel purses. So I mean, even though I was bummed, and I was bummed I had to pay for it instead of it being covered by warranty, but it's a known thing that happens with the purse, so I wasn't too bummed. I just, hey, whatever, it's a purse, things happen. But I did make sure that when I bought a second Chanel WOC last year, that I bought the model where they clip up and it's not the extra long strap, because for me, while I like having a crossbody, I have found that I tend to not carry these as a crossbody. I do carry them just as like a shoulder bag. Anyway, guys, I am showing this as a reference. This purse is, I think I got this February 2016. So this purse is about 1.5 years old versus this purse, which is about 3.5 years old. So, not that I'm just saying like, oh, look at me, I have a second, but just to show a comparison of how these age. This is in the chevron quilt with the boy style, and don't mind my little protective thing there. But I just wanted to, I thought it would be helpful to show a comparison of how they age. This bag I use even less often, so this is in really, really good condition still. Alright, now I'm clowning. Alright guys, so thanks so much for watching. This was just a requested video for Paris Renae. I hope I'm not butchering her name. I'll definitely link her down below. She has really cute videos. Check her out. And thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys found this helpful. Don't forget to check out some of my other videos. Click on the link for the video where I have an unboxing for the Silver WOC, and then I have a video for how I pack the black one. So that would be great. And then also look at my updated Chanel collection. I have some new pieces. So thanks guys. Subscribe. You're wonderful. Bye.